What is going on, Poke people? Today we got a little bit of a different video. We're not going to be going through the walkthrough, and we're not on the same account. We are on my other account, my Azla account. So we're going to teach you guys top 5 Pokemon that you should be looking at to start your team in Kanto. You're just starting out like my walkthrough game, and you're not running just one Pokemon. Try looking at these Pokemon. Number 5 on the list is going to be Ghastly. Ghastly is a really good Pokemon because it eventually evolves into Gengar, which you can get from a trade, which you can trade with your buddies. And if you don't have any friends, you can definitely comment on my videos and I'll help you trade if you really need that. So definitely do that. Let me show you Ghastly. So when we go in the marketplace, go to global market, buy. Well, I already have a Haunter for sale if you guys want to buy it, 25k, not too much. Level 40 Haunter, so that evolves into Gengar. However, we're going to start off by looking for Ghastlies. So you're going to search Ghastly, and once you got the Ghastly search, they should be really cheap. But the reason they're really cheap is because a lot of these don't have very good rolls or regular abilities. So you're going to double click on them, and it's going to pull up this little window. You can look at these little yellow identifiers, which means individual value, and then we have green ones mean effort value, which you apply those with either vitamins or you can get them just by fighting wild Pokemon. So as we see on this one, it has plus 24 special attack and plus 31 special defense, which is really good for Ghastlies and Gengars because special attack is what they use. As you can see, if you hover, it'll tell you what kind of move it is. Ghost type special move, status move, status move, status move. And you can even look at their moves to see which ones have good moves that you need. That'd be the easiest way. But you just slowly scroll down, try to find ones that are in the level that you already have. If you look right here, you can see this one has a good attack, good defense, good everything pretty much. But that's why Ghastly's number 5 on the list, because it's a really good ghost type Pokemon. It can't get attacked by physical type moves, which is really helpful if you're fighting someone who has a lot of normal type. If you don't want to just buy Ghastly, just honestly get Gengar for pretty cheap, 14,000. So as you can see, no effect with Hardy. That's your nature. So you're going to look for nature, special attack nature, which is mild, plus 10 special attack, minus 10 defense. You're just going to kind of browse around, find ones that work for you. Like Gengar is a special type Pokemon, so you're going to want to use a lot of plus special move. On to number 4 on the list, we have Magnezone. And to get Magnezone, you need to start off with Magnemite. So what we'll do, we'll go into global marketplace, search Magnemite. There's a lot of Magnemites for pretty cheap, all the way from 2,000 up to 75,000. Highest price one being Timid with a plus 10% speed, which is pretty good, and then everything's pretty well rounded on this one. So Magnemite's going to be another one that's going to be special attack heavy, so that 31 would be really helpful for you. But you also want speed, so like this one right here, a 22 and a 19, that'd be a pretty good start, and even a 24 attack. So if it did have some regular moves, you can still use those and still do effective damage. And it's a Timid, so this is a really good one to start off with. So when you evolve Magnemite, it eventually turns into Magneton, which is right here, and then Magneton turns into Magnezone. And the way it turns into Magnezone is you have to basically get a bond with Magneton. So Magneton eventually evolves. As you can see, happiness. So when your happiness is at a certain level, that's when you get Magnezone. You can find Magnezone on the market on their own, but they're quite expensive if you don't already have a stack of cash. Moving on to number 3 on our list, we have Arcanine. Arcanine is one of the best fire type Pokemon in all of Kanto. You cannot deny that. Even Charizard has a hard time with Arcanine sometimes. So Arcanine evolves from Growlithe, and the reason you want to get a Growlithe is because they're really cheap. And if we search a Growlithe on the market, they're about 19k for a level 3. You can start off with that. If you just started the game, you have over a level 3. And this is actually not that bad of a pull. You have a good special attack, a pretty decent speed, a good attack, decent HP. Not many have HP, and you have special attack. And so on this one, I think I would start with that. And then it is docile. Maybe not that exact one, actually. This Timid one's really good. The speed is good. Wouldn't even mind that one. There we go. It's a calm, but it's pretty good on everything else. Okay, so from that Growlithe, move on to number 2 on our list, which is going to be Gardevoir. And Gardevoir is number 2 because this is such a good Pokemon. Like, you can see mine right now. I think I have just a couple things. I don't really have that good of IVs other than special attack and speed. And this thing wrecks anything with Psychic. I just use Psychic and I can take anything out, or I can use Draining Kiss, take half of its health out, and then heal myself, and then kill it again and heal myself if it hits me. And then a Hypnosis, which puts it to sleep. and then a magical leaf, which is a grass type that I can use at any time. So having Gardevoir on your team is just a really good variance because you can kind of move around and do whatever you want with your team. So to get Gardevoir, you kind of have to get a Ralts, which is what I started off with, and it evolves 2 times, third time being Gardevoir. So Ralts is a little expensive, can be a little spendy, but it's worth it, just like Dratini. But Dratini is not on this list. Dratini will be in a future episode, just not on this one. So there's all kinds of Ralts. There's level 3 most likely, it looks like. A lot of people like those levels. So there's a lot of Ralts. If we move on, and the number 1 Pokemon to go for when you're first starting in Kanto, or even in the Elite Four, is Gyarados. The reason you want Gyarados is because he can just mop the floor with pretty much any type. It doesn't matter because he's just a strong Pokemon in general and he intimidates other Pokemon. So to get Gyarados, you're gonna have to evolve from a Magikarp. So you search Magikarp on the market. They start from 1,000. They end at about 15,000, ranging from all kinds of different levels, from 40, all kinds of other levels like 10, 13. But you're gonna look at the same stats. A lot of these aren't gonna be the best, but again, you're gonna want to look for attack on Gyarados, special attack as well, and speed. So you're going to want to look at all those variables. Not only that, but you're going to be looking at your nature. Your nature is super important and you can never change your nature, so you have to find a Pokemon that has a good nature from the start or you're not going to have a good time. Jolly's a pretty good nature as it has plus 10% speed and minus 10% special attack, but Gyarados can use normal attack, so special attack isn't too effective if you want to use other stuff. And that's it, you guys. That is the top 5 Pokemon to get in Kanto if you're just starting. You want to get to Johto and you want to get to the next Elite Four and you want to be able to benefit yourself in the most forward-moving way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe and be ready for my walkthrough video coming out later today. This has been Poke Rising. Peace.
Sola, 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 sola.